Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ikea. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining. So I'm really excited about today's video. I am going to be showing you guys my entire fragrance collection, and I'm going to be sharing my favorites and basically like the occasions and situations when and where I would wear certain fragrances. So if that's something that you're interested in, then let's get started. So I'm into more warm and spicy scents. And then I also really like fragrances that are fresh and clean. And I didn't realize how much I actually liked florals, but I actually like warm florals and not like regular florals, I guess. So that's what I'm into. Warm and spicy, warm florals. I like something that's fresh and clean. And I'm also a fan of the masculine scents, or the ones that are unisex as well. So you'll notice that that's kind of the vibe that my perfumes are in. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the first perfume that I want to show y'all is actually the first luxury perfume that I ever purchased, and not this actual bottle, but this is Gucci Guilty. I love this perfume. I actually don't really wear it too much anymore just because I just keep it for the memories. So I don't know if you ever heard this, but people say that the closest thing to a memory is a scent. And I believe that. I don't know who made that up, but I think it's true. So that's kind of why I keep Gucci Guilty, is because of the memories. So I purchased this when I was in college, and I went to school in Texas, and this reminds me of Texas. Every time I smell it, I'm just like, oh, it reminds me of being in college, going to college parties, going to the club in college. Just, I would wear this all the time. Literally all the time. I would throw this perfume on. So to me, this is a warm kind of floral scent, but it also has oriental vibes to it. And it just smells really, really good. I'm getting like a little hint of jasmine in there. A little bit more florals, more like a rose scent as well. But it just smells so good, y'all. Again, I don't really wear it too much just because it's just there for the memories. But if you want like something that's warm and sexy, then this is definitely a vibe. So the next perfume that I have is this one, and it's by Valentino. This is Donna Born in Roma, and this was actually a blind buy for me. So one of the YouTubers that I love, her name is Pockets and Bows. Her name is Brittany, but her channel is called Pockets and Bows. She talks about fragrances all the time, and I feel like I just trust her judgment. And you'll actually notice that there are a few perfumes that I have based off of her recommendation and her reviews. This is the first perfume that I purchased. Sorry, that was a blind buy, and I purchased it solely off of her recommendation. And I must say that it is a scent that has grown on me. So this is very floral. It has like a hint of sweetness to it. I can smell a little small hint of vanilla, but this is really, really floral. I would say that this is a warm floral. I would probably wear this at nighttime in the summer or in the spring. I wouldn't wear this during the day. But I will say, when I first got it, I was a little bit apprehensive about it, mainly because it's a blind buy, but also because it kind of smelled like one of those expensive department store bathrooms. Do y'all know what I mean? Like the bathroom in Neiman Marcus or the bathroom in Dillard's. That's kind of how it smelled to me at first, but the dry down smells really, really good. And I noticed that it lasts a long time. It was still in my clothes the next day, and it still smelled really good. And then look at the bottle. The bottle is so gorgeous. So I don't really wear this one too often, and I haven't worn it too often just because I did purchase this probably like in July, and it's wintertime now, but I definitely will be pulling this out again in the spring and in the summer for nighttime. The next scent that I want to share is YSL Mon Paris. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Mon Paris or Mon Paris, if you just want to pronounce it like that. But this is a really, really sweet perfume. This is more like a sweet floral, I would say. It's a little warm, but not really. It's more on the fruity end. I'm not really a huge fan of fruity scents, but I do like scents that are fruity that are still warm. So they're not like, they don't smell like you just walked out of the Claire's jewelry store or something like that. This is still very mature. It's still something that a grown adult, maybe in my 30s, I could wear this, but it is very fruity. I get hints of like raspberry, hints of strawberry. I can kind of smell a little bit of vanilla in this, but it's very much fruity. So if you're into fruity scents, I definitely recommend this one. It's not overpowering. You could probably get away with wearing this during the daytime, but I would probably wear this during the day in the spring and the summer, and not so much in the fall and winter times. But that's just me. I like more warm scents, warm and spicy in the winter time, in the winter and fall. But this is still a great scent that you could wear during the daytime in the spring and summer. I just realized that majority of these are very warm and floral, and I didn't realize I liked florals as much as I do. But this next perfume is Marc Jacobs Daisy, and this is in the limited edition packaging, but typically the bottle is clear. This is their original fragrance, and I just love this perfume. This one gives me some great memories as well. This reminds me of when I got my first big girl job. I would wear this all the time, but this is definitely a floral scent. It's floral, but it's not super overwhelming, so you won't feel like you smell like a big rose walking around. But to me, I describe this as like the classic perfume. This is perfect if you are just a classy woman, if you work in the office and you wear your white crisp button up with your pencil skirt. That's what I kind of like to think of. That's the kind of vibes when I wear this. Very classy. I could see you with like a slicked bun. That's the vibe that this gives me. Very, very classy. And it's a timeless perfume. My mom likes this perfume. So many other people that I know that I worked with like this perfume. I do get a lot of compliments on this one in the office, but I wouldn't wear this outside of the office. I wouldn't wear this like to brunch or to happy hour or anything like that. But it's definitely one of those staple perfumes that I like to keep in my collection. So I have another perfume from Marc Jacobs, and well, this one is actually an EDT. It's not a perfume, so it's a little bit lighter, and the lasting power isn't as strong. It doesn't stay on as long, but this is Daisy Love by Marc Jacobs, and this is more of the fruity vibes. So if you like perfumes that are fruity, this is definitely one that you can get with. This has like I can smell a little bit of jasmine in here, so it has a little bit of floral to it, but it's more fruity. I smell strawberries in here, watermelon as well, but this is a warm fruity scent. Very, very warm. I think you can pull this also off as an everyday scent, and it smells really good. So this is the next perfume, and this is actually the only perfume that I have by Chanel, which is actually not too surprising because, to be quite honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Chanel fragrances. This is the only one that I like, and this is Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. So I like this one because if you've smelled the Chanel fragrances, then you know that they're very, very warm. They're very spicy, most of them. This one on the other end, it's warm, but it's fruity, and it also has hints of floral in it. It is basically not like any of the other scents that I've smelled from Chanel. This is the only one that I can actually tolerate. I like this one though. It's more like a sexy vibe. If you can kind of wear this one during the day, but I would actually wear this like if I were going out with my girls on a girls' night out, or if I were going to brunch. This is the perfume that I would wear. It smells so, so good. I get hints of like orange blossom in this one and a few floral hints as well, but it's not super floral. Smells so good. The next one that I want to share with you all is this one from Dolce & Gabbana. It's called L'Imperatrice. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but this one also is an EDT, so it doesn't last as long as the perfumes. Now, I would say out of all of the fragrances in my collection, this one's probably my least favorite, even though I've used most of it. Not most of it, but I've used quite a bit of it. This one is my least favorite, mainly because it is extremely fruity. Like, when I was talking about the Claire's vibes, this is definitely giving me Claire's vibes. It smells just like a grapefruit. Like, it literally smells like you cut a grapefruit open and you spread it all over your body. Now, there's nothing wrong with the grapefruits. It's just not my vibe. I'm not a huge fan of super, super fruity scents. I just don't like to smell like an apple or a watermelon. I like fruity scents, but they also need to have like hints of floral or wood or some kind of other notes in it. So this one is my least favorite, but it gives me definitely grapefruit vibes and also a little bit of watermelon. So I don't know what it is with me and fruity scents. I think back in the day when I started my perfume collection, I really liked fruity perfume for some reason, because the next perfume that I have, which is this one here from Givenchy, this is Hot Couture. This is also very fruity. This one has a little hint of vanilla. Yeah, just a little small hint, but I'm mainly smelling watermelon. Yeah, I'm mainly smelling watermelon and like marshmallows. It's very, very sweet. And it's a little too sweet for my taste now, but back in the day, as you can see, it's like mainly gone. This must have been my jam. I keep this for the memories as well, because I believe I had this one in college too. But if you're into like fruity, like super, super sweet scents, then I think this one would be good for you. It is a little bit warmer than the one from Dolce and Gabbana, so you can probably pull this off at nighttime. I believe that's when I wore it, at nighttime. But I don't really pull for this one anymore, just because I'm not really into like super, super, super fruity scents anymore. But it's still a good one to just kind of keep in your collection. So this next perfume is actually not a luxury perfume, and I want to say this is the newest perfume that I've purchased, but it is from Ariana Grande. And this is her perfume called Rim. I believe this is her newer one, the newest one that she has. First of all, do y'all see this packaging? It is so beautiful. This is just like a little oops. This is just like a little holder for the perfume. And then this is the actual bottle and the top, which is really, really pretty. And it just sits like this, so you can put it on your stand. But it's so pretty, y'all. So this perfume, I really like it. It's not luxury, it's just a celebrity perfume. And honestly, I don't really purchase too many celebrity fragrances anymore. I did back in the day. But Ariana Grande has not been missing with her perfumes, y'all. So if you've been thinking about getting them, I definitely suggest the two that I have. So this one I would say is more mature than the other one that I own, even though I like that one too. This one is a little bit more mature. This one I get hints of lavender and like a little bit of vanilla as well, but more on the lavender side. I think this smells so good. It just smells amazing. And obviously the packaging is so beautiful, and I'm a sucker for packaging. I probably wouldn't buy a perfume if the packaging was ugly, just to be honest. So this definitely caught my eye because the packaging is just to die for. I love it so much. This next perfume is Dior Addict, and this was actually another blind buy that I ended up getting during quarantine. So I ended up purchasing this last year sometime, and this is actually one that was recommended from Brittany at Pockets and Bows. And y'all, this is probably the most unique perfume that I have. So the reason why I say that it's unique is because I can smell like so many different notes in this. It's giving me oriental, it's giving me floral, it's definitely warm and spicy as well. I wouldn't say that it's sweet, but it's definitely one of those fragrances that are like very, very unique. I would say that like the top note for me is something oriental, but I also get woodsy as well. It just smells so good, so unique. This is definitely one of those warm, spicy scents that you could wear at night. I would not wear this during the day. You could if you want. Like, I mean, there's really no rules to fragrance, but I personally would wear this at nighttime. I could see myself wearing this with like my girlfriends if we go out to dinner or having a girls' night out. This is also one of those like date night perfumes that would definitely go off well if you're going on a date. It just smells really, really good, and it's a unique scent. I've never smelled anything like this before, so I like this just mainly for its uniqueness. All right, so the next perfume that's in my collection is Versace Crystal Noir. And this is like the definition of a warm and spicy scent. It smells phenomenal. This smells so, so good. I get hints of like amber, a little hint of spice. I'm really, really bad at describing scents if you can't tell, but it's very, very warm and spicy. This is definitely date night vibes, okay? If you're going on a date and you want to get compliments from whoever you're going on a date with, I would definitely pull this one out. Happy hour, girls' night, all the nighttime vibes. You just go on bar hopping, all that stuff that you do at nighttime, to the movies. This is the one that I would pull out. It smells so good. This is like very grown woman-ish. This is the grown woman vibes here. The next scent that I have is from Jo Malone. This is actually the only Jo Malone cologne that I own. And this is the Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I think this one is their most popular one. This one or that peony one, peony, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I always butcher it. But anyway, this one is the Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I've smelled so many of the Jo Malone fragrances and they're just not for me. But this one, when I smelled it, I was like, yep, I love this. I like fresh, clean scents. I especially like them during the daytime for work, or if I'm just running errands. I don't like to have a bunch of perfume on that's super overpowering unless I'm trying to, like, you know, be seen and, you know, all of that stuff. I'm trying to get chose, that's totally different. But if I'm just like running errands or I'm just going to work, then this is definitely one of those scents that I grab. It smells heavenly. It literally smells like sea salt and the beach. That's how it smells to me. I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna try out some more of the fragrances from Jo Malone, but so far this is the one that I gravitated to the most. And I think this one is unisex as well, so guys can wear this too. So the next perfume that I have is basically very warm and spicy. This is Versace Eros, and this is my go-to fall and winter perfume. Perfect for the nighttime. When I tell y'all it's warm, it is warm, warm. This is like a grown woman perfume right here. Not like elderly, but you know, when you're just on your grown woman stuff, this is the perfume that I would wear. It's giving me woody vibes, but also kind of has like a little hint of amber. But y'all, it smells so good. You can tell I love it because there's literally like a little tiny drop left into it. But I've actually had this perfume since I lived in Houston, and I haven't lived in Houston for a few years now. It's been probably like 2 years since I lived in Houston, but I used to wear this all the time. Whenever I would go out with my friends, this was the one that I grabbed. It smells amazing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Perfect for winter and perfect for fall. So I have another perfume that's not a luxury perfume. It is a celebrity perfume. It's actually also from Ariana Grande. And this one is the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume. And y'all, this perfume smells so good, okay? Now this is really sweet. It's sweet, but it's not childish, okay? This doesn't smell like Claire's or any of that. It's sweet. It smells more like marshmallows, which isn't really helping the case, but I got a little bit of hazelnut in here. But it's got like this unique scent to it, to where, yes, it's warm and fruity, but it's not like overpowering. This is a perfume that you can wear any time of the day. And I will say, even though this perfume is sweet and even though it's like a celebrity perfume, this is probably the perfume that I get the most compliments on. And I get the most compliments from men when I wear this perfume. Every time I go out, when I wear this and another one, I'm always getting compliments. So it must work, y'all. But yeah, it smells really good. I think that Ariana did her thing with this perfume. And this is the one that I've been wearing recently during the daytime. If I'm running errands or getting groceries or something like that, this is the one that I like to wear. The next perfume that I have is this one. It's called, it's from the brand Kayali and it's Vanilla 28. So I just previously mentioned that I get a ton of compliments on the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume, but this one is also one that I get a ton of compliments on. Now this is definitely warm. This is a very, very warm scent. It smells like pure vanilla. Now it's not like Bath and Body Works vanilla. No shade. I like Bath and Body Works, but it's just not the same. This is like pure vanilla. This smells like Madagascar vanilla or vanilla bean. It smells really, really good. I get like a little hint of musk, but this is like, to me, it just smells like straight up vanilla. And I get so many compliments on this perfume whenever I wear it. It's really warm. It's very mature. And you can wear this during the day or you can wear this at night. I promise you, it doesn't matter what time of day that you wear this, you are guaranteed to get compliments from men and women on this perfume. It is just so bomb. So shout out to Huda Beauty because she is the one who owns this brand, Kayali. That's her fragrance line. Her and her sister Mona own it. And not too many people know about it, but it is sold at Sephora. They just don't sell it in the stores. But if you ever get a chance to check it out, definitely check it out. They have some great fragrances, and this one is my jam. This next scent is an oldie but a goodie. This is Versace Bright Crystal, and I just love this scent. This one and the Gucci Guilty are the two that I used the most when I was living in Texas, like when I was in college, and they just bring back so many good memories. This one is more of a warm floral scent, definitely floral vibes, but it just smells so good. And again, it just has so many memories. Okay, so the next scent that I have is Libre by YSL. And honestly, I don't really gravitate towards this one. I don't use it a lot, but it does smell pretty good. It's a strong scent. It is warm. It's also very floral as well. I get hints of like jasmine, a little bit of rose in here, and it's also kind of musky as well, but it does smell good. I don't know why I don't use this one as often as I do, but maybe I need to because it does smell really good, and this is like something that I would wear. This is definitely a nighttime scent though. I probably wouldn't wear this during the daytime, and I don't think I've worn this during the daytime, but it does smell really, really good. So this next perfume right here is my jam. This was actually also a blind buy, and I ended up getting this because I was watching Pockets and Blows, Brittany's page, and she was doing a blind buy and she was just raving about this perfume. This is Mon Guerlain, and it's by the brand Guerlain, and it is, y'all, this perfume just smells dreamy. It just smells amazing. Sometimes I just walk by my collection and I just grab this and sniff it because it smells so good. Now, it is sweet, but it's a warm sweet. And I know I say that about all the other ones that are sweet. This one is very sweet, fruity, and very warm. It's giving me pink sugar vibes. And I don't know how you feel about pink sugar. I know we used to wear pink sugar back in the day. It's giving me like very, very mature pink sugar vibes. So if you like pink sugar, then I think you'll like this one. All right, y'all, so I think we only have 2 more fragrances left. So we're just gonna go on to the next one. This next fragrance is by Maison Margiela, and it is from Replica. This is Coffee Break, and this is a fairly new fragrance. I purchased this during the Sephora VIB sale. I think I got this one in November. I want to say I got this in November. So it's fairly new, and it just smells very comforting. It smells like a coffee shop. It smells like coffee beans, a little bit of hazelnut, like a tiny hint of vanilla. It's sweet, but it's definitely not overwhelming. This is one of those scents where you can definitely get by wearing this during the daytime. You can also wear it at night too, but I would probably prefer to wear this during the day because it's very light. It is a sweet scent, but again, it's very, very light. It's subtle hints of sweetness. But it just feels so cozy. It makes me want to go back to the coffee shops. Unfortunately, I haven't been to a coffee shop since quarantine, but this makes me want to be at a coffee shop. It is phenomenal. So this is the only fragrance that I have from Replica, but I am definitely interested in getting more fragrances from them. So a lot of people rave about Jazz Club, and I definitely want to get my hands on Jazz Club. I am like itching to get my hands on that one. And I got a gift card for Christmas, so I'm definitely gonna check out Jazz Club. Unfortunately, they don't give samples out at Sephora right now, so I haven't been able to smell the scent, but I heard great things about it. So that's probably the next fragrance that I am going to purchase. All right, y'all, so this is my last and final scent, and I saved the best for last because this is my favorite perfume, like, ever. Out of all the perfumes I've ever smelled, this one is my favorite. So this is Giorgio Armani C. Y'all, I'm obsessed with this perfume. I've had this perfume for years and I've been a fan of it for years. Now, when I tell y'all it's warm and spicy, this is warm and spicy, okay? This is like, I'm trying to be snatched. I'm trying to get a man. I'm trying to have all the heads turned on me. I'm trying to get chose. That's what this is, okay? It just exudes like, I don't know, like sex appeal or something. I don't know, but it is just one of those scents that is just very, very much warm and very spicy. As I mentioned, this is like for the spicy woman, okay? This is like if you have your black leather pants on and your black top, like an all black look with your pumps, or like your thigh-high boots at nighttime, yes, in a red lip. These are the kind of vibes. I know that's like totally off the wall, but seriously, that's the kind of vibes I get when I smell this. It's warm, spicy, a little bit of woodsy. Like I honestly can't even describe this. Like I get little hints of like orange, just a little bit. But it just, it smells so, so good. Now, this one also has a lot of memories for me. Whenever I smell this, it reminds me of Europe because I actually wore this when I went to Europe twice. And then I also remember meeting somebody when I was on like a tour in Europe. I was in Venice and I was on a tour and I met this girl and she was from Miami and she actually had this on too. So every time I smell this, it always reminds me of riding a gondola and the girl that I met in Venice. But yeah, it just smells, it's heavenly. This is just, yes, heavenly. So that's my entire collection. I really only have 20 fragrances, which some people may say that's a lot. I personally feel like, you know, I can add a few more. There are a few more fragrances that I do want to add to my collection. I'm definitely trying to get Baccarat Rouge. Y'all know everybody has been talking about that fragrance for a few years now. So I definitely want to get my hands on that. I want to get my hands on Jazz Club, and then there's like some Killian fragrances that I really want to get as well. So I still feel like I could grow my collection. But so far I'm really happy with the fragrances that I do have. Again, I'm into more warm scents, even if it's like warm floral, warm spicy. Very, very warm scents are the vibes for me. I typically will wear a warm scent even in the spring or the summertime. It's just kind of what I gravitate towards. Comment down below and let me know if you have any suggestions for fragrances based off of the type of fragrances that I told y'all I'm interested in. And let me know if you have any that are the same as mine. I would love to know if we have the same kind of fragrance perfume vibe. But that's all it for today. I'm so excited that you guys were interested in seeing my collection. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.